What's up, guys? This is Bulvi the Fell-Handed, and today we have some T-100 LT footage for you. Soviet Tier 10 light tank. We are on Windstorm Encounter Battle. The Greens have taken the northeastern spawn, and the Reds the southwestern. West-southwest. How about that? Now, I don't recommend medium, light, whatever, going to any primary point of contention. That's just not how I do my light/medium tanking business. I generally don't go to, those areas because there's a lot of slinging, there's a lot of, Tier 10 tank destroyer rounds flying, so on and so forth. I'm just not about that life. You can bank on your armor doing things, however, I do not. I am not a big fan of relying on any armor, let alone medium. Okay, so right off the jump there, we had a good little clutch shot. Went right into the track, and then I pulled out, and I said, you know what, maybe I should start aiming. We've got a gent there, long range, put a round into him. Real good news there. The gun on this bad boy does not have the DPM of your Soviet medium tanks. It's not quite there, but it's very, very close. I think, if you ran, say, for example, premium supplies, you could probably get fairly close, although not necessarily on top of it. Making a lot of clutch shots here. I'm just I'm going to pull up onto this guy and just put one dead into him. This is something that I really need to get a rein on this speed, because I feel like that this thing goes so fast and is so mobile. I just need to be using it all the time. So a lot of times I zoom around and I make clutch shots when I probably shouldn't. I should probably be aiming these things in, but my mantra is, if you are more concerned with not being hit, auto lock away, which is kind of what I'm thinking. And the gun has decent penetration. It's not absolutely amazing. The downside is you don't really get that much more penetration with a premium shell. About to flip my tank over. You don't get that much more penetration. So, I don't have a whole lot of them. Normally I'll run 50-50. But, if you have a high pinning tank, such as a lot of the Tier 10 mediums, I don't really even have that many premium rounds. Just like 10. If you ever notice on the E50M, Leopard 1, what have you, any of the Soviets. So not a real use for a lot of premium ammunition. And that's kind of the same story right here. Granted, we're not amazing penetration like a lot of the Tier 10 mediums, but we're not shabby either. Okay, so coming around the corner here, we've got a Get Wet who I put around in his track. It's more or less a boo-boo right there. I should have really had that locked down. I snuck around the corner. I shot one off. Once again, should have aimed that round in. I think at this point I'm starting to realize, hey, boy, you should really aim more often. I'm kind of taking my own advice here. We've got E5 there. I thought I could sneak one into that E5 before he got me. But you know what? I know what his DPM is. It's about 8 and some change per round. So I'm not really banking on getting too many rounds on this guy because my DPM is pretty close. He puts a round in me just now. We have the fanny of an IS-7 there blocking us. He turns. Oh man, that was perfect. We put one right into his side. You have to watch out for the American drivers, because if they put any kind of angle on their tank, normally you can just go right through their side. Not a side scraping tank. We have a gentleman here backing up. Put a round right through a car into him, removing him from the board, which is fantastic. And we managed to, yeah, he's dead. Okay, so moving on. I have to be, oh my gosh, I'm starting to sweat. I have to be so careful. I will go off into the water on this map, no matter what tank I'm in. Okay, so clutch shot right there, right away. This Death Star is in big trouble. Another clutch shot on him. He is not even looking at us. He knows the deal. He knows exactly how this is going to end. We go ahead and put a round in him, get him off the board, and I'm just cutting donuts in the center of town, waiting on something I can find to kill. We have a gentleman over here. We go ahead and put a clutch shot into him. This thing makes amazing clutch slash auto lock shots. I mean, it is literally unearthly. This is I don't understand how something with this poor accuracy can be an absolute railgun. My crew in this thing is not that great. Okay, here's where we get all daredevil-y. This gentleman is just like, hey, what, you can't do that. I'm like, shh, it'll be okay. It's crazy, the maneuverability of this thing. It just does not care. Whatever you have going on, it is just going to slide up in. I almost drove in the water. Second time this game, I've almost driven into the water. Literally, the first, I don't know, 5 or 6 times I played on this map, I drove into the water. Every single time. Not on purpose. Looking through the scope, you go in a corner, boom, you're in the water. That type of situation. I don't want you guys to think, you know, I'm a moron. It happens by accident. That is the definition of an accident. It is a boo-boo. Okay, so 3288, 633 assist, blocked a little bit of damage there. So we did quite a bit of damage for a light tank. I enjoy this tank, and I think with a little bit of practice, I could get at least halfway decent with it. I highly recommend this tank if you like to seriously have fun. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.